Let's take a look at a very underutilized biceps exercise, the standing easy bar reverse curl. Now, Alex will demonstrate a couple of repetitions. So the key here is you want to make sure that your wrist stays neutral throughout the entire movement. Now, as you fatigue, the grip and the forearm muscles are going to start fatiguing and they're going to bend down. The other factor that's very important is you want to keep the humerus perpendicular to the ground as much as possible. So even as you're finishing the curl, you don't want to push the elbows forward and start engaging the front delt. So you want to keep it to your side, come back down. Another thing is you want to make sure you go all the way down to where the bicep in its full range of motion, and you want to make sure that you keep the abdominal muscles braced and solid. Okay, so the main muscle targeted for the reverse curl is the brachioradialis. Okay, the brachioradialis and the reverse curl in general is a very important exercise, especially for athletes who, like MMA fighters, for instance, or judo athletes. So when you grab an opponent, you usually grab your opponent with a pronated grip, then you pull him towards you. So for that action, the brachialis is highly involved. Okay, so if you never train it, if you always do your curls supinated, you're missing out on this muscle. Another important thing to remember about the reverse curl is the brachioradialis, for some reason, tend to respond a little bit better to slowly or a little slower eccentric tempo compared to the brachialis, to the biceps brachii. Okay, so supinated, you can usually have a quicker eccentric tempo, but the reverse curl, you're going to do better by having a more controlled, like a 3 or 4 second eccentric. Okay. So Alex will demonstrate a couple more reps. Standing, easy bar, reverse curl.